Okay, so I keep saying that the Aliencell X1 is not quite ready for Lightburn. And the reason why I say that is because the focus requires an additional step, and that's really about it. And really, the second reason is because the Alien Space software just has so many more features that you can use with the machine, especially the camera. And I've always said I'm not a fan of cameras, I'm always a fan of absolute coordinates. But in this case, we can go ahead and do a demonstration in Lightburn for those of you who have been asking for it. So let's get right to it. Let's jump up into Lightburn real quick. And you'll notice that I've got over here on the laser tab, the Aliencell X120 is selected. You do have to install, if you have multiple modules, you do have to install the 40 watt and the 60 watt Lightburn settings. And the way that you do that is you simply go to Devices and you click on Import, and then you browse to wherever your files are downloaded. So here you just need to go over to the Aliencell Wiki, and on that wiki page, I'll put a link down in the description, you'll find the lb.zip files for the Aliencell X1. You download those files and then you just select them and click open. I'm not going to do that now because I've already got them set up in here. As you can see, I've got the 20 watt, the 40 watt, and the 60 watt. So now that I've got those, you'll see that all I did was select my COM port. You do have to be USB wired in order to use Lightburn. You can't use the white Wi-Fi at this point anyway. And you'll see that it says that my laser is ready. If I were to come over to the map icon and move the laser head, I'll switch over so that you can see it live. And if I were to move the laser head, you'll see that it moves. And if I come back into Lightburn and I click on the home button, I'll click on that, you'll see that the laser will now go back home. So the problem that I have with the software with using Lightburn is that you can't click in the macros. Over here is where your focus is. You can't just click focus, and I've renamed this first one to focus. So just so that it's a little clearer. You do that just by clicking the manage button over here, clicking on this, and then clicking edit, and then you can rename it. So you can't just click the focus button. What you have to do is first move the laser by coming over here to the Move tab and move it out onto the workspace. So here's my design. I'm going to move it right to the middle of that design by clicking here. And you'll see that the laser moved out to that point. And now at this point, I can come to the Macro tab and click the Focus button. So I'll do that now. You'll see that the laser is going to start doing its focus process. And now you'll see that it's lowered it down to the proper focus. And now we can come back to the laser tab over here and hit the frame button to make sure that it's in the right position. So I'll hit frame now. And you see that everything is fine. So it's working. So what is the problem? The problem is that if you just go to the Macro tab and hit the focus button, when the laser is in the home position, what's going to happen is it's going to focus off the material right in the home position. So it doesn't move out to this area right here to do the focus. So that's one of the things that they need to fix. It's not a big deal. And yes, I can use Lightburn, and I can use my switcher for my cameras so I can see what's going on. It's not the same thing as using the Alien Space software, but I prefer to use the Alien Space software just because it works so well. So if you want to use Lightburn, the only thing that you need to know is that you need to move the laser head to the position where your workspace is. Now, you don't necessarily need to do that with the Move tab in Lightburn. You can actually move the laser head and use the crosshairs to line it up on your workspace and then hit the focus macro. Either way, works well. Now, you can completely use Lightburn for this. So, like I said earlier, I prefer to use the Alien Space software because there are many more features in it. But yes, you can design and work in Lightburn as long as you get that focus down. So hope this helped you. I know some people have been having problems with the focusing because it's not really clearly explained that you can't focus it in place from the home position. So that's all you need to do is just move the laser head out to where your workspace is and then hit the focus button. So when I say the Aliencell is not quite ready for Lightburn, that's pretty much the only reason why I say that. Everything else works well. So anyway, I hope this video has helped you out. I have over 15 videos on my YouTube channel about the Aliencell Alien Space software. So if you want, subscribe to the channel and watch that playlist, and you'll get a lot more information on the Alien Space software, which is the software that I prefer to use with this laser. So I hope this video has helped you out. And as always, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.